Melo Farms. It's a day later than our usual Sunday cast, but we take pigs to the processor every week or every other week, and I wanted to share with you the process of how this happens. When people take the time to raise pigs outdoors, it's kind of interesting to be able to corral pigs out of fields to actually get them into a truck. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you how we do this. We actually are not going to take any pigs right now to market, but I just want to show you how the process works. And so what I'm coming up to is we've got our little horse trailer attached to our truck, and the truck is backed up to a gated area in our field, and each one of our fields, what we call our market fields, we actually create one of these gated areas. As I walk in here, you can see that the structure is a bit temporary. We've got panels that are cobbled together with some steel posts to strengthen them. I've Lynn's out in the corral area, so just kind of taking you through the process. As you can see, everybody's out in the field, but because our pigs are highly socialized, whenever we walk into the field, they wander up and expect to be petted and loved on, and so that really helps us when we do have to take one or two in for the processor. So I'm going to walk in, and we'll get a little bit closer to these temporary structures and see it from a pig's view about how this process works. And I'm going to try to be very diligent and not wiggle the camera very much this time, but I'm really grateful also that we don't have a lot of wind like we've had in the past. So as you can see, this area is actually closed off. So Lynn comes in and unlatches these gates, and you can see behind me everyone's followed around, so a very no stress capture. Lynn's opening the gate, so we've got a large area to wander in, and as you can imagine, several pigs that we're not actually intending to take to the processor will come into the area. And we just work with that, making sure that they don't actually get onto the gate. Hi, sweet pea. So, as you can see, pigs are following in. Some of them are playing with the fence, but Lynn will come up behind after several pigs, especially the ones that we want to actually get onto the truck, come in, close the gate. Again, we've got a no-stress situation. And as you can see, one of the pigs is actually walking up. We try to have a few greens on the ramp, and just to entice somebody to just walk on. So the gate narrows, and if we need to, Lynn can walk up behind and put in a temporary panel just to keep an anxious hog from wandering back into the area. And then this gate opens up and directly onto the bed of straw for transport. So, giving you transparency and information about how farming pasture-based not only works for our pigs, but also works for us. There are alternatives to big ag, and we try to prove it and show it to people every day about how an open pasture system works from beginning to end. So I'm going to stop here, and this will be our third installment of Sundays on the Melo Farms. And next week we're going to go in the barn because there's two subjects I want to introduce you to. One is birthing, and the other is our case against gestation crates. So thanks for joining us. There's Lynn signing off, and we'll see you next week here on Melo Farms. Take care.